Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Hoffman, and if you're new here, I am creator of Virtual Doll Convention, and I own Turn of the Century Antiques, which is our doll shop out here in Denver, Colorado. This doll shop is a wonderful store that my mother left to me. She was in the doll business for over 50 years. Her name is Diane Hoffman, and I think about her and love her every single day, and especially when I come here. This is one of my favorite spots in the entire world, and I love sharing our daily life here and putting it on the internet. So thank you for being here. In this video, we are going to do a little bit of time traveling because we have a Jumeau in her original box that we're going to show you, which is just so fun. It is fun to find these dolls in the original boxes. Sometimes it might feel a little sad because you wonder were they ever played with or loved, and you just don't know. Sometimes people keep them in their boxes. We just don't know the story, which is one of the fun reasons of collecting dolls is just thinking about the history and what happened to bring this doll here forward way over 100 years. And to see it like that, it really does feel like time traveling. So I'm gonna go show it to Linda because she just got here and she hasn't seen it yet. And then we're gonna do some more fun stuff here in the doll shop. For your safety, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. It's for your safety. And the safety of our performers, but mostly for your safety. Stanley's back there feeding Hall and Diane, and I'm just like looking right over here. It is so nice. He is so good with her. When he first met her, he was nervous to even get close to her. And then he was like really nervous the first time he held her. Now I can just say, Stanley, can you get Holland? Can you feed her? Can you? And he loves it. He loves doing it. He says it calms him down. So it's so sweet. Stanley has been with us for over 40 years. Think about that. Isn't that amazing? And he did the same thing with me in this shop. So we're coming full circle. It's incredible. But anyway, I just kind of got off into the weeds a little bit. We were about to step into the back of the shop. So let's go do that. So Linda, we're gonna do a little time traveling here.
Okay.
I know you're busy over there, but I want to show you.
We're time traveling?
We're time traveling.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw on our social media, but we shared a little bit of this little time traveling treasure.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. So we're going to show the end of the box here, which we repaired this part. We had that part, so that's nice. But let's go ahead and open the box and time travel. We're going to pretend we're children or
Children?
Or doll collectors. Yeah, not children.
I can pretend like I'm a child.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, everybody, let's all pretend.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
Isn't that neat?
It's past neat. Oh, Lordy. Look at that.
Yeah. So this is what it would have been like. Now, the doll is beautiful, but what I really love more than anything is the dress. Well, the dress is wonderful. These blue sprigged flowers, and it is just how it would be if you were in 1895 and opening up a doll.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. She's fantastic, but look at the box.
Look at this.
I know, the original stuffing. The original little pillow for her head.
Stan can fix that. So it's down.
Yeah, that just needs to be glued down.
Oh.
Isn't that neat?
I mean, they do it just like we do now.
Yeah, exactly. These are how we tie in the Robert Tonner dolls. They tie in just like this.
Yeah, that's how our dolls travel.
Yeah.
Look at this.
So, yeah, we just
Her
tie her
feet.
back in. So she really doesn't need anything. The only thing I was thinking is we might just fluff her a little bit because she hasn't been fluffed in years. And we'll just get her pictures and then we'll actually tie her back into the box so that she's just like she would have been straight from her Parisian boutique.
Look at this. I've got to get my good glasses.
She's got to get her good glasses on. I'm going to show you guys now we had somebody say that this looks too good, and
It's real.
it's real. I promise it is. And these do come up. It's not like this is the only one that has ever surfaced or anything. These do come up. They're from 1895 circa era, and they've been sold many in the past.
Yeah,
It's not like they're common, but
they are.
But it's not like this is the only one. You can find comparables where they have sold. But here's the tag that I wanted to show you. I was just gonna say, when we have Jumeaus, I'm always tempted to dress them real fancy.
They're gorgeous this way.
And yeah, and just a plain cotton blue sprigged.
And here she's got her original.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
She doesn't need much, just a pressing job.
That's what I was thinking. Her body just has a beautiful.
Yeah, but I'd be careful
original
right
luster.
here.
Look at that.
Because I think all this can be pieced back to original.
You mean the box?
This is
the paper. Yeah, we can gently glue that down.
Gently glue that down, so it gives us another couple hundred years.
Yes. So what we're gonna do is just get her just fluffed, reinforce the box, and then that's it. It's an easy one. Even her wig still looks good. So she's a sweetheart.
Yes. Up on her.
But I thought you'd have fun time traveling a little bit.
True.
We don't find Jumeaus that often in their original boxes, so it's fun. Stanley was just saying that feeding Miss Holland Diane relaxes him, and you know what? It is relaxing. Put in the comments if feeding a baby is or was relaxing to you when you used to do it. Most of the time it is, and you know what? It's relaxing for me to have somebody else feed her once in a while. Not that I don't love feeding her, but you know, when we get here, we got things to do.
It's called caffeine counteraction.
Caffeine counter. Well, she doesn't have any counter.
No,
your caffeine counteraction. I see. Yes.
Yeah, it evens me out.
Yeah, good. That's good. So one thing we wanted to chat about real quick with this box is this we're not going to glue down, because if you do your homework by lifting it up, you can see that there is no glue residue right there. So it was supposed to be just like that. So when you open her up, you can see the emblem. And I like that on the box. What else are we doing?
I'm just going to glue that paper.
Which paper?
These corners right here.
Yeah.
We're going to stabilize the corners. Okay, now Stanley, how are you? Or do you put it in some clamps or?
It's kind of hard to clamp something like this. I usually, once I get glue on something like this, it wants to pop open, I get some weights and just put them on the edge so it just holds it there for a while. Or you can use contact cement, and which you put on both sides, let it dry, and then you push it together and it sticks.
Okay.
But I'm out of contact cement.
Okay.
So we're going to use white glue.
Well, we have are we using amazing glue or great glue?
Great, amazing.
It's
amazing glue.
amazingly great,
Okay.
great, amazing glue.
Because it's acid free, and this is a very old box, and it won't yellow, and that's really part, and it's soft. So I don't want anything acid on this because of the paper and old.
Is there amazing glue at the Doll Artisan Guild right now?
I don't know whether you'll have to check.
Okay, we'll have to check. Okay. Well, if there is, we'll put a link in the video.
Right
It looks like this. Okay. All right. So you're gonna put a little bit on a cute
We put it on a toothpick.
A toothpick?
Because this is always plugging up on me. I guess I'm a naughty girl.
So Stanley is taking the rest of this amazing glue and just reinforcing just a little bit of this original paper lining right here, just so it is stable for the future. Helps preserve it.
Hand me that little green clamp there, Linda.
Here, I'll get it. I'll get it.
You can use these
clamp.
little non-violent plastic clamps for things like this. It won't break
There we go.
stuff, but gives you enough pressure. You can find ones like this at hardware stores or even grocery stores.
All right. That's good. We'll take some of the. There's some sawdust in here that we'll get that out. It's from the original packaging up here, but I'm leaving that because I love that original packaging, and we're gonna get some photos and get this girl on the road. We have not gotten to the bottom of what's going on here.
Yeah, see this one. This is what happened. The elastic so all they did was pin it. So I'm just going to replace the elastic.
This doll was in the 1925 Lenci catalog. She is so amazing. If you didn't see our other video, I'm just going to pull this up so we can look at her character face right there. This is one of the most amazing dolls you will ever see. And especially as far as cloth dolls. Just look at that. Oh, I love her. So her body looks really good.
Yes. There we go.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. So neat to see. You have to be so gentle with these clothes and these dolls, but it's important that we just do some little things like reinforcing her underwear. Okay, one thing I want to show you, our friends out there. Do you remember she was missing a heel? Stanley made one. Stanley, so you carved this out of wood.
Yes.
To completely match the other one.
Yes.
It looks amazing. It looks so good.
The felt covering hides the fact that there's new wood under the new one, and old wood under the old one.
So
I used the other one as a guide, and Linda made a pattern off the old felt.
You guys.
To cover it, she covered it with some old felt we found.
You two
so
just
they'd match.
You two just slayed. It looks just, I can't even believe how good it looks.
Where's her hat?
Look at her
Stan?
bun.
Oh, it's still over
I don't think we showed her bun in the other video.
No.
Look at that.
We have to put her earring on. I remember that.
Yes, we need to find the earring. Okay, so we have the earring and then the hat.
This must be on something.
And then we'll work on the undergarments a little bit. And
Oh,
she'll be...
it went up here. It had to, I bet you. We need to pull a picture
Okay, we will.
and see if that's where that goes, because that is missing something.
I found a painting of an older painting of a flamenco dancer, and a lot of times they would have these little hats, the ladies. But a lot of times when I don't know if they lasted through their dance or if they threw them off or what, but they would start out at least with a hat sometimes. But I think flamenco went from Spain to Portugal to Brazil to a lot of Latin cultures. But I did find pictures of some with a flat hat like that.
Wonder if that is how they attach the hat.
You know what? We'll pull up the picture.
And find out.
Wow, look at the felt underneath here.
Yeah, not faded.
Look how vibrant that is. That's,
And we
that's
do have
amazing to
that
see.
earring as well.
Right.
All right, so the little piece of string just fell out, but we'll find that and we'll look at
We
what
have the other earring.
was attached to there. Hi, honey. Hi. Well, I just changed our sweet girl into her. I brought this onesie to work that was a gift from her friend Sam, and it is so cute. Look at the little ribbons and everything. But I just realized it doesn't it's footless. So her friend JC, his mother, knit these cute little booties, and so that's perfect, isn't it? You're just so lucky you have so many people that love and care for you. Yeah? What do you want to say to those people? Yeah! Yeah, man! Get it, girl! Yeah! What? 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 Yeah. Yes. Well, as you can see, we've got a lot of projects going on right now. Stanley is working on a lot of things on this side of the desk. Yeah, these projects just seem to pile up. But I wanted to check in and show you just how much fresher. Is it fresh or more fresh? I don't know. Fresher. Our Lenci looks. Oh my goodness. She looks so good.
Look at her.
Look at this. She is looking and feeling so much better. Wow, it really makes a difference, Linda.
It does.
And we're just lightly pressing her
overskirt.
overskirt.
You can see.
I can't get over how good her heels looking. Oh, it just looks, she looks so fluffy.
She does.
Love her. You can remember what this hat looked like, but it was in pieces and now it's not. It looks so good. What did you do?
It was in pieces, and I just kept forming the hat. And you can look and you can see where I've stitched it in, just like on the brim that we always do when make hats.
Right.
And now I am replacing. I have to take this off there. That's how it looks.
It just looks so good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We're truly bringing this doll back to life. Now, when I said in the video earlier, we were talking about what we're doing here. With this Lenci, we are not trying to restore her. What we're trying to do is conserve her.
Yes, we're just preserving her to her original.
We're trying to preserve what's already here
and she is going to be so darn close, it's not funny, because if you notice when I put the earring in, I even went into the exact same hole, and I could see I had to pull out the knot. So the knot went in right where it went originally, right there. Went out, came back, and it had 2 stitches.
Look at that. Oh, so good.
So you try to do it exactly the way it was originally, just to preserve it back to its original. Just restore it. So
these dolls can be tricky, huh?
they're fun.
They can be tricky, but man, she just looks so much better.
Oh yes.
Oh, I just can't believe it.
There she is, Rachel.
Stop it, Linda. You're done for the day.
Thank you.
This doll looks so good. She's a Spanish dancer and she's fabulous. Well, I hope you learned a lot, all of our friends out there watching. I know you can just learn so much from just watching and observing and learning. I learned so much just right along with you as we do this, and this was a fun one. Excellent. Well, here she is. I'm going to take some photos, but wanted to give you one last look. We're just busy here today, but we did have a lot of fun sharing this doll and showing the different things that we did to conserve and preserve her. And it's always fun to share our special finds. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the next one.